Good evening and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Sharina Wahid. Those were the headlines, now the details. The Election Commission did not do anything recklessly to stop the by-election of Gaibandha 5 constituency. Chief Election Commissioner CEC Qazi Habibul Awal said this at a press conference at the media center of the election during building on Thursday afternoon. He said a committee has been formed to investigate the incident of Gaibandha by-election. After receiving the report within 7 days, a decision will be taken regarding polling and the next election date. In response to the query of the journalist, the CEC also said the Commission can stop the voting only if it appears that the voting is not being held properly according to the law. The price of electricity is not increasing right now. The Bangladesh Energy Regulatory Commission made the announcement at a virtual press conference on Thursday. Meanwhile, consumer rights organizations said that there was no scope to hike electricity prices. For reasons, they said that production decreased and the import of high-value fuel imports stopped. Farooq Hussain has the details with Ferdows Arifin.
BERC held a public hearing on May 18 on the proposal of the Power Development Board (PDB). The Technical Evaluation Commission proposes a 58% price increase, excluding subsidies. The Consumers Association of Bangladesh and business representatives opposed the decision at the hearing. PDB purchased the electricity produced by all power centers. Though PDB purchases electricity from the power center on the basis of an agreement, they sell power to 6 distribution companies, according to the public hearing. The Commission rejected the proposal due to a lack of reason to hike electricity price.
It was clearly mentioned in the provision that before a price hike, the economic impact has to be analyzed. They have to be informed about their distribution and the consumer's impact. If the distribution company wants to increase the price, then they have to apply for a review petition within 30 days.
CAB welcomed the decision of BERC. The organization's energy advisors said the distribution companies are providing load shedding with a decrease in production. It saves fuel and LNG imports. It saves money and reduces costs.
The reason is that the distribution company or the producer hikes the price to the point where importing fuel is not being imported or production is being reduced, resulting in load shedding. So there is no logical reason to hike the price.
The price of electricity has increased 9 times in the last 12 years. During this time, wholesale electricity prices increased by 118%, while consumer prices increased by 90%. The price of electricity last increased in February 2020. Farooq Hussain, News24.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has directed the members of the armed forces to perform their duties to ensure that the dignity of the country and the flag is not distorted. She said the armed forces will not lag behind in any consideration. The forces are being developed in such a way that they can compete with the international arena with all the modern war equipments. She said this at the flag hosting ceremony of the CSP Center and School of the Army in Savar. Akramil Haq Shumon reports on Shah Ali Joy's story.
The arrangement has been taken on the occasion of hoisting the flag of 71 Mechanized Brigade and 4 Mechanized Unit under 9 Infantry Division in Savar Cantonment. Army Chief S.M. Shafiuddin Ahmed was present at the colorful program, while Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina joined the program via virtual platform from Ganabhavan. Reminding the initiatives taken by her government in modernizing the armed forces, Sheikh Hasina expressed her optimism that the army will always be prepared for the highest sacrifice in any national demand, including safeguarding the sovereignty of the country.
আমি মনে করি যে এই পতাকার মর্যাদা সব সময় সমুন্নত রাখতে হবে এবং পতাকার মর্যাদা রক্ষা করা অর্থাৎ সেই সাথে দেশের মর্যাদা রক্ষা করা প্রতিটি সৈনিকের দায়িত্ব। আমি চাই আমাদের সেনাবাহিনী বা সশস্ত্র বাহিনী কখনো কোনো দিক থেকে পিছনে থাকবে না। সমস্ত আধুনিক যত রকম যুদ্ধ সরঞ্জামাদি আছে তার সঙ্গে পরিচিতি যাতে হয় এবং সেগুলির সাথে সামঞ্জস্য রেখে আন্তর্জাতিক পরিমণ্ডলে সমানভাবে তারা যেন চলতে পারে।
The Premier says development process in every sector is underway as there is continuity of democracy in the country.
আজকে বাংলাদেশে ধারাবাহিক গণতন্ত্র রয়েছে বলেই আমরা আমাদের সর্বক্ষেত্রে সার্বিক উন্নয়ন করতে সক্ষম হয়েছি। বাংলাদেশ আজকে উন্নয়নশীল দেশের মর্যাদা পেয়েছে। বাংলাদেশ আজকে বিশ্বে একটি উন্নয়নের রোল মডেল হিসেবে প্রতিষ্ঠা লাভ করেছে।
Sheikh Hasina said, apart from implementing multi-dimensional development of armed forces, she was the first who protested one after another coup after returning to the country in 1981.
এবং স্বাধীনতার পর
Ikramul Haq Suman, News 24.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said people of the country have to be alert on that any government does not come to power who are irresponsible during natural calamities. The Premier made the caution at a program arranged to mark the International Disaster Reduction Day. She also said her government is always ready to save the country from any disaster created by nature and mankind.
দুর্যোগ সহনশীল দেশ হিসেবে আজকে কিন্তু বিশ্বব্যাপী বাংলাদেশ একটা স্থান পেয়েছে যে যতই দুর্যোগ আসুক আমরা সেটা মোকাবেলা করতে সক্ষম, এটা আমরা প্রমাণ করেছি। কিন্তু এটা অব্যাহত রাখতে হবে যে আবার ওরকম যেন কেউ না আসে ক্ষমতায় যে যত মানুষ মারা যাওয়ার কথা ছিল তত মানুষ মরে নাই, এই কথা বলে দায় দায়িত্বহীনতার পরিচয় যেন কেউ না দেয় ভবিষ্যতে, সেদিকেও দেশবাসীকে সতর্ক থাকার অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি।
Sri Lanka will pay off the entire $200 million debt of Bangladesh by March of the next year. Sri Lanka's central bank governor Nandalal Veerasinghe said this on Wednesday. Sri Lanka has already approached the IMF and others. India is among the nations helping to reconstruct Sri Lanka's fragile economy. As a result, Veerasinghe has promised that paying down the debt won't be an issue. The governor of Bangladesh Bank, Abdul Rauf Talukdar, held a bilateral meeting with the governor of Sri Lanka at the annual meeting of the World Bank Group in Washington. In May 2021, Bangladesh agreed to lend to Sri Lanka on the condition that it will be repaid within 3 months. Bangladesh has extended the loan repayment period by another year to give the island nation a respite so that it can recover its worst ever debt and economic crisis. Bangladeshi Knitwear Manufacturers and Exporters Association (BKMEA) demanded to narrow down the gap in the exchange rate between the US dollar and Dhaka. The BKMEA, in a letter sent to the central bank governor, said they receive 99 Dhaka for every dollar they earn through exports, but they also have to buy each dollar for anywhere from 105 to 106 Dhaka from banks for import purposes. Currently, most export payments are deferred for a period of 60 to 180 days. On the other hand, the raw material import debt has to be paid within 90 to 120 days of opening back-to-back LC. In this process of dollar conversion, exporters are facing huge losses, which is by no means desirable, said the BKMEA. The Civil Aviation Authority are assisting the Anti-Corruption Commission with the corruption investigation. At a press conference at the Biman Bangladesh Airlines office on Thursday, Zahid Hussain, Managing Director and CEO of Civil Aviation, made the remarks. He spoke about the different development activities of the national flag carrier. Zahid said that Biman Bangladesh Airlines is on the right track. Biman is maintaining international standards of security. The national flag bearer is much ahead of any private aviation company in the country. He claimed that the allegation of ground handling was reduced and said the authorities were taking administrative actions if allegations were found. Bangladesh, including the capital Dhaka, is at high risk of a dengue outbreak. Ahmedul Kabir, Additional Director General of Health Department, made the warning at a press briefing on Thursday. Most people are affected in the capital's Mirpur and outside Dhaka. The most affected areas are in Cox's Bazar. Ahmedul Kabir said the health department is providing treatment to dengue patients in different hospitals, but it will be difficult if the number of patients increases. Officials from the health department were present at the press briefing. Pakistan beat Bangladesh by 7 wickets with 1 ball remaining in the 6th match of Tri-Nation Series at Christchurch Hangley Oval on Thursday. Pakistan easily chased 174 targets set by Bangladesh as Rizwan scored 69 runs off 56 balls. Babar scored 55 runs off 40 balls and Mohammad Nawaz scored 45 runs off 20 balls. Earlier, Liton Dash and Saqib Al Hassan smashed the 50s as Bangladesh posted a total of 173 for 6 against Pakistan in the 6th match of the ongoing Tri-Series in Christchurch. Bangladesh won the toss and chose to bat first. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.